What's up, everybody? Well, we're back at it today. If you've been a part of my channel for any of my time, you know I love Spam and I like comparing it against other brands. And today is Spam versus Dollar General's Clover Valley brand. So let's do it. So yeah, I've compared Spam to a bunch of different varieties of stuff, and today I just happened to be at my local Dollar General and I saw this on the counter and I thought, well, hey, I'm going to give that a try. So I'm going to see how it stacks up against old Spam and go at it. So the first thing we're going to look at is the ingredients. So looking at the ingredients of Spam, we can see that it has pork with ham, salt, water, modified potato starch, sugar, and sodium nitrite. All right, now let's look at the Dollar General. It's similar. One thing I've already noticed about the Dollar General is it does not have mechanically separated chicken. It has pork, water, salt, sugar, sodium phosphate, natural flavor, and it gives some seasoning there, and of course some sodium nitrite and some other little ingredients there. But the big thing that I've noticed, that everything I've pretty much compared against Spam, well, a lot of them like Treat and things like that, it has the mechanically separated chicken in it. This does not. I think a lot of times they use that as a filler to make it go further or whatever. It's cheaper, of course. So anyway, there's the ingredients. Now let's look at the nutritional information. And of course we can look at the Spam and we can see, I'll let you read it here. I'll put it up on the screen. Most people, when it comes to Spam, they say it's pretty salty, and they do have a lower sodium version, but you can see that there. I'm on a keto diet, so the 1 gram of carbs, total carbs, is good for me. No sugar, very little sugar in it. And then looking at the Dollar General, it's got a lot less sodium. It's got 550 versus Spam 770, and it says less than 1 gram of carbohydrates. Of course, serving size is 2 ounces for both of these. So there we have how they stack up on the label. Let's pop them open and take a look at them. So first we'll open the Spam up, and it's got this big old ring on it. It's easy to pull. You can get 2 fingers in there and just pull it open. And a little tip here, I've shared it before, but you just kind of press the can a little bit and pop it, and then it'll slide right out just like that. Alright, so there's that. So there we have that. Now let's look at the Dollar General. It's got a single tab for your finger, and it actually has instructions on it if you need to know how to work a pull top, but it's basically saying don't try to use a can opener on this. All right, there you go. So anyway, we'll pop this top, and it does take a little pressure to get that pulled off. Pretty tight there. And I'm going to use the same trick on this. I'm going to pop it a little bit and pop it out just like that. So just kind of taking a look at the block here, you can see that it's got a little jelly on it. You know, that's normal for Spam. Just kind of your basic. If you look at them side by side, they're about the same color. This is a little more pinkish in color, I think, but very little jelly on this one too. I think the jelly grosses a lot of people out. It don't bother me, but there's what they look like. Now let's slice them up and look at the insides. So I've been eating Spam a good while as part of my meal prep for the week for lunch. I don't eat it every day. I got it in a rotation, you know, but if you eat as much as I do and you test as much as I do, you need you one of these little handy dandy gadgets. It just makes life simpler for me. There's a affiliate link down in the bottom if you're interested in one, or you can just use a knife. It doesn't matter, but it evenly slices them. I don't know about you, but when I try to slice Spam, I'll start up here and it'll be 1 inch thick, and then when I get to the bottom, it's like 1/4 of an inch. So, but with this, it just makes it nice and simple. Just press down, and there's that. And then I'll press this one, and then we'll take a look inside. Of all the things I've tested against Spam, this one here kind of feels more like Spam just by the feeling of it. But we'll see here in a second. So just taking a quick look inside, you can tell there is a difference there. This one's a little more lighter in color. As you can see, it does have some little white specks in it, which is probably fat. And if you look over here, it's the same thing. It's distributed throughout the middle there. You can, but this one's a little pinker, like I said. It might be the seasoning they put in it or whatever. That might be the difference. But now the main thing we need to do is fry them up and give them a taste. I can't wait. So now I'm going to go take these outside, throw them on the griddle, and cook them up the same way, and then bring them back in here and find out if the Dollar General, it can stack up against Spam or not. I'll give you my honest opinion and tell you what I think, so stick around. We're out here by the griddle, letting these cook up nice and evenly on both sides. I like mine a little crispy. So we're going to let them run for just a few minutes and flip them and then taste them and see what they're like. Here you can tell the difference in the color just a little more. The Dollar General brand, the Clover Valley, is definitely darker in color than the Spam. Whether it be the cut of meat or the seasoning, I'm not sure what makes the difference there, but these are about done, so I'm going to take them in and try them out. We have got this all cooked up. Now we're going to try it out. Here we have the Dollar General brand. And then over here we have the glorious Spam brand. Can Dollar General hold a match to the Spam? Stick around and find out. So yeah, this is my favorite part of the video. The part where I get to dive in and test this stuff. So without waiting any further, let's get our taste buds warmed up. Oh yeah, we're ready. Let's go with the Dollar General. Can definitely tell that the man, that's real good. It's got a little more firmness than other brands I've tried against the Spam. So it's got that. The flavor's good. It's nice and juicy. Yeah, that's good. Let's try the Spam now and see what we think about that. Man, that Spam's good. Listen, one of the biggest things about Spam that sets it apart from everybody else is the fact that it's got a firmness to it, and I'm not real sure as to why. I mean, it's got one of the ingredients is ham, and maybe that's what sets it apart from this, because this does have pork in it, but it's definitely firmer than this and all the other brands I've tried it against. And the flavor spot on. It's got, you know, it is a little salty. I know a lot of people complain about salt and things like that, but this one here has got less salt, and I really like this a lot. This is, of all the contenders against Spam, this one is probably my favorite. And the last factor I want to put into the equation is the price point. Here I'm going to throw it up on the screen, the price of the two. And if that's important to you and whatever, then you can make your selection based on price. But of course, the winner, in my book, just my opinion, whatever that means, I like the Spam best. If I've got to choose between one or the other, I can look at the Spam and go with Spam every time. One of the cool things about both of these, or all these canned meats that I've experimented with, is you can eat it raw out of the can. And I know Spam is a prepper's staple a lot of times because it's a good source of protein. You can pull it straight out of the cabinet and eat it. You don't have to put it on the grill. You don't have to cook it at all if you don't have the means to cook it. You can just take it straight out of the can and eat it. So that's a good source of protein that way. And I tried the Dollar General raw too, and it's just fine without cooking it. I like it cooked up, and I like it with some recipes. So, hey, speaking of recipes, before we close out, there'll be some recipes on the screen here at the end. The whole playlist of Spam, yum yum, and recipes. So give them a try and tell me what you think. And then until the next time, hey, may the Lord bless you.